Sir, I rise to speak on the demands for the Ministry of Water Supply and Drinking Water and Sanitation. I support my cut motion. But what will I speak on this demand, sir? Because I have full sympathy for the minister. Look at the way his department, ministry has suffered budget cuts. The budget in 2013-14 actual was 11,941 crores. 2014-15 it was 12,107 crores. And this year it is 6,243 crores. The government which speaks of supplying drinking water and a clean India have halved the budget of this most crucial ministry of water supply and sanitation. I strongly criticize this. You may have seen the report of the standing committee. The standing committee has decried this cut in the budget of the ministry and has said that the government should still consider increasing the budget of this very vital department. Sir, it is most unfortunate that 67 years after independence, only 40% of the country has piped water supply as per 2011 census. And water supply has many problems. One is the supply of water and the second is the quality of water. There are many states. We have states like Rajasthan, which is largely arid, where people have to carry water from miles away. We have states like Maharashtra, where people collect water from percolation tanks. We have states like West Bengal, which have got surplus water. Now, maybe nature balances this. We have surplus surface water in West Bengal. But in our state, 9 districts are affected by arsenic and fluoride, mainly arsenic. Arsenic belt has extended from West Bengal into Bangladesh, part of Assam. And you know, sir, arsenic, if you drink arsenic contaminated water, then you develop blisters on your body. This may turn into skin cancer. We have still not been able to provide arsenic-free water to the state. Now, what is the way to improve water quality? The main way is to supply surface water. Reduce dependence on groundwater. Now, all projects for supplying surface water are very capital intensive. So far, the center has been funding the schemes for supplying surface water in arsenic affected districts. But with this cut in the budget, such huge projects, minimum 300 crores is necessary for a big project, they will not be possible anymore. The government is pushing our people towards suffering from arsenicosis. Now you may say, government has only one explanation. We increase the devolution to the states from 32% to 42%. That does not mean that you cut money on water supply and sanitation. Does not mean that you cut money on NREGA. It does not mean that you cut money on schemes which affect the rural people. So I would urge, especially for my state, in all the areas affected by arsenic and fluoride poisoning, people must be supplied pipe water through large surface water schemes. The other thing is, this ministry is not still fully ready. It was set up only in 2011. Now, all over the world, research is going on. Whether we can take groundwater and free it from arsenic. Whether it is, there have been many projects in which arsenic affected water is passed through a chemical which takes out the arsenic. Now there is serious research and investment in research required to find out the ways, since you cannot give everybody piped water. That sort of research is not happening in our country. I demand the setting up of a national water quality laboratory in the arsenic affected state of West Bengal. The earlier government had promised such a scheme as to how to mitigate arsenic poisoning. That is not happening. There are also other processes of producing pure water. Our friend from Tamil Nadu, he has spoken of desalination. In Saudi Arabia, they are using nuclear energy for desalinating seawater. We must find out what is the way which is possible by which we can produce pure water from seawater. Tamil Nadu is large portions of Tamil Nadu are arid, especially if you go north of Madras, this North Arcot and all these districts. Where will they get good groundwater? So, there is already a plant in Tamil Nadu where they are producing drinking water by reverse osmosis process. Only one, when Chidambaram was finance minister, he had sanctioned that. After that, nothing else has come up. Another one has come in Chennai itself. No, all credit to Amma. I can't see. All credit to Amma. No, I was just mentioning. I am no admirer of Chidambaram. I was just mentioning a historical fact.
Made zero to Tamil Nadu.
Good. Very good. That's why people voted for Amma. Good thing. Good.
Even Andhra.
200 MLD, million liters per day. So the other thing that is to be considered is how we can produce pure water in this country, and ultimately groundwater we have to shift from. We have to go into surface water, purify it by any means, including seawater. The ministry has not formulated any scheme for going into it in a big way. Even today, sir, villagers in our country drink water from the ponds, and practically they are drinking poison. We are forcing our people 67 years after independence to drink poisoned water. We should seriously think, and I do not understand. I have full sympathy for the helpless minister. He finds his hands tied and his budget halved. What will he do with this budget? It's a matter of shame. The way they have cut the budget, sir, in this huge country, for drinking water they have cut money like anything. Only 2,200 crores for drinking water. 9,000 crores have been cut. So what will he do? Next I come through the sanitation problem. It was discussed, Mr. Naidu was replying in the morning that the open defecation is a big problem in this country. The only, sir, जरूरी बात, एक ही आदमी, एक ही नेता देश में इसके बारे में आवाज उठाए थे, वो थे महात्मा गांधी। महात्मा गांधी बराबर अपना लैट्रिन खुद साफ करते थे और वो लोगों को कहते थे कि ओपन डेफिकेशन भी हो उस पर मिट्टी डाला जाए। मतलब गांधी जी उतना साल पहले ये समझे थे कि अगर हम दूर नहीं करेंगे तो देश का सत्यानाश हो जाएगा। और ये ड्रिंकिंग वाटर और डेफिकेशन के साथ कनेक्शन है। इफ यू लीव नाइट सॉइल ऑन द ग्राउंड, दैट विल लीच टू द सबसॉइल वाटर and your own drinking water will be affected. Now, I mentioned that the Prime Minister has launched Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. It's nothing new, of course. There was a total sanitation campaign. Before that, there was a Nirmal Gram Abhiyan. The villages were being declared Nirmal Gram even at that time. What Mr. Modi has done is that, being the Prime Minister, he has given a big fillip, and it's a good thing. I see on the TV every day one advertisement by Vidya Balan. Vidya Balan is looking at a newly married wife. She is wearing a घूंघट, और लोगों को बोलता है घूंघट हटाइए, तो बोला नहीं हमारे यहाँ नहीं चलता। तो विद्या बालन पूछती है, आप घूंघट उठाने नहीं चाहते हैं लेकिन आपको घर में शौचालय है? बोलते नहीं, हम तो मैदान में जाते हैं। बोला आप घूंघट नहीं उठाएंगे लेकिन अपना बहू को मैदान में भेजिए, अभी शौचालय बनाइए। तो ये एडवर्टाइजमेंट अच्छा है लेकिन काम कुछ नहीं हो रहा है। काम मैं जैसा बोला 2600 करोड़ देके क्या स्वच्छ भारत अभियान होगा? हम तो ये भी बताए थे कि टोटल हम बहुत निर्मल ग्राम देखे हैं। वहां पर क्या था सर, एक तो बड़ा कंक्रीट का स्लैब दिया जाता और बोलता इसके ऊपर एक तो घर बनाओ, टॉयलेट बन जाएगा। लेकिन पानी का प्रोविजन नहीं होगा तो ये गंदा हो जाएगा। तो मैं आज सुबह सजेस्ट किया कि आप लोग सर सुनिए, बायो टॉयलेट चालू कीजिए जहां बैक्टीरिया से हम ये फीकल मैटर को डिसॉल्व कर सकते हैं। अगर पानी आप नहीं देंगे तो कुछ दिन के बाद ये जो नया शौचालय बनता है ये खराब हो जाता है, कोई लोग नहीं जाता, फिर लोग मैदान में जंगल में जाते हैं ये काम के लिए। ये बहुत जरूरी है कि हम लोग तो अच्छे घर में रहते हैं, एमपी क्वार्टर में अच्छा टॉयलेट है, लेकिन हमारे देश में माँ बहन को बाहर जाने पड़ता है और वो लोग केवल जब शाम होता है, अंधेरा होता है तभी जा सकती है। ये हमारे लिए शर्म की बात है। मैं ये तो सपोर्ट करता हूं कि 2019 के अंदर वी शुड स्टॉप ओपन डेफिकेशन, लेकिन उसके लिए तो पैसा चाहिए और उसके लिए टेक्नोलॉजी चाहिए। मैं सर यही खत्म करता हूं, ये हमें सोचना है, we have to think that what is the technology available through which we can have clean toilets. I had suggested bio toilets. There are many varieties. The DRDO sir, सुनिए ना, DRDO एक टॉयलेट डिजाइन किया, वो सियाचिन ग्लेशियर में यूज किया जाएगा। तो DRDO का मॉडल क्यों नहीं सारा देश में फैला जाए? ये बोल रहे हैं कि 4000 रुपया आप देंगे, लेकिन एक टॉयलेट बनाने में बायो टॉयलेट कम से कम 20-25 हजार होता है। तो आप उसके कुछ इंतजाम कीजिए। तो मैं चौधरी वीरेंद्र सिंह को कहने चाहते हैं, आप बहुत बड़ा परिवार से आते हैं, किसानों का लीडर है और जाटों में लीडर है। सर छोटू राम बहुत बड़ा नेता था, लेकिन आप कुछ करके देखिए, सर छोटू राम जैसा साहस दिखाइए और ये मिनिस्ट्री के लिए आउट बजट लाइए। आप केवल अभी लगे हुए हैं कैसे वो लैंड बिल लाएंगे और बड़े लोगों को जमीन दे देंगे, ये आपको काम नहीं है। लोगों को स्वच्छ पानी दीजिए और स्वच्छ भारत दीजिए। इसी के साथ सर मैं ये बजट का विरोध करता हूँ।